Have you noticed that it is pretty much easier to make a great presentation when you have succeeded in grabbing people's attention in the first place? Or are you struggling in how to have their eyeballs glued on you because you have captured their attention and they want to know more? In this video, I want to share with you my framework on how to capture the attention of your audience as a sell from stage speaker. The day after yesterday, I had an interesting experience. I was in my bedroom. My spouse was talking with our first son. She was talking, and after they decided to go to the bathroom. I was still in the bedroom. And I was still getting what they were talking about because they were speaking in a loud voice. But after a certain moment, they decided to lower their voice, and I couldn't get what they were talking about. My friend, it created in me something strange. I got upset. I got hungry because I couldn't hear what they were talking about. And I told to my spouse that I'm hungry. She told me why. I said to her, because I also want to be part of his life. I also want to know what is going on in his life. And she told me that we just lowered our voice because we didn't want to disturb you, because I was reading at the same time. It's not because we are hiding something from you. It was really, really, really amazing. And I remember that is how human beings are. When we sense a gap between what we know and what we want to know, it creates a tension. And that tension creates such a discomfort that we do everything we can do to get the knowledge we are missing. And the fact that I couldn't hear what my spouse was talking with my son created in me that tension. And I got upset because I wanted to know what they were talking about. And we call it curiosity. One of the best ways I know as a public speaker to grab people's attention is to create that gap. It is to create that curiosity. When at the outset of your presentation, you succeed in creating curiosity in the mind of your audience, they will be glued on you. They will want to know more because curiosity creates tension. And all of us, when we sense that emotional tension, we do whatever it takes to get relief. And how we get that relief? By getting the information we are missing. When at the outset of your presentation, people get that people get that sense of a gap between what they know and what you are about to share with them, they will want to know more. And that is how you will be able to use that curiosity, that attention, to cultivate that attention and to convert it into clients. It's very, very powerful. And the framework I'm about to share with you is to help you achieve just that. That framework is called the emotional chord framework. Chord, CHORD, not chord like a rope, but chord like chord of music. It's a emotional chord. It's a three pillar framework that you can use exclusively in your presentation or at the outset of your presentation to create that gap, to create that emotional gap, that curiosity that will cause people to want to know more. There are many ways you can introduce your presentation: with a quote, with a statement, with a story, with a question, with a data, with many ways. There are many ways you can do that. And the three pillars I'm about to share with you are different things you can incorporate in your way of introducing your presentation to create that emotional gap that will create that curiosity and cause people to want to know more. First of all, the first pillar of the emotional chord framework is the problem. A problem is nothing else than an unsatisfied or an unmet essential need. And when people are problem conscious, the best way for you to grab their attention is to be empathic. Is empathy. When someone is in his problem, conscious of his problem, the best way you can get his attention is to let him know that I see you, I hear you, I feel what you feel, I understand your situation. When you succeed in doing that, you will have his attention because you are empathic. Let me give you an example. If I'm in front of an audience that is problem conscious, I can say something like, many years ago, I was in the same situation many of you are in right now. I was struggling, not knowing where to go with my life. I was a mess, financially broke. In my career, there was a mess. I was working in a job I was hating. I was far from my goal and from my dream. I didn't know what to do. Even in the family, I didn't have the worth that I think I deserve because I was failing in every domain of my life. And I was asking every day, how can I do to get out of this situation? I was praying, how can I do to get out of this situation? It seemed like people were not able to get what I was going through. It was like I was alone. But a day came when I discovered something that I'm about to share with you that completely changed my life. I was thinking that my situation couldn't change, but that day I got a solution. And in this presentation, I want to share it with you, the solution that changed my life forever. And I believe that it will change your life too. You may be asking yourself, is it possible for my situation to change? But I'm here to tell you, I'm a living testimony that your situation can change. Just stay with me, because in this presentation, I'm about to share with you exactly what I did to get out of this situation and to become the person in front of you today. You see, I'm using my introduction to create an empathic relationship with my audience, to let them know that I know what you are going through. I feel that what you feel. I was there. I was in the same situation. I thought to myself that it will be difficult for me to get out of it. For me, it was even impossible for my situation to change until the day I discovered the solution I'm about to share with you. So just stay with me and I will share with you exactly the solution. I was empathic. I let them understand that I know what you are going through. I was there. I felt what you are feeling today, and I understand you. And I got a solution that can help you as that solution helped me. And your situation, if you listen to me, will be transformed as mine. That is very important. When you are in front of an audience that is problem conscious, that is why you have to study your audience. You have to know your audience. And the second pillar is provision. Provision talks about the solution for the problem. So there are people who are problem conscious, only conscious about their problem, not knowing how to get out of their situation. And there are people who are problem and provision conscious. They are conscious and aware about their problem, and they are also aware about the fact that there is a solution available. But their problem is that they do not believe that they can apply that solution. And when you are in front of this kind of audience, you have to use another approach that is different from the empathic one. You have to let them know that the solution or the framework or what you are about to share with them, everyone can apply it. Maybe, for example, your audience is people who want to lose weight. And you can say to them that many years ago, I was very fat. I was very fat. I didn't know what to do. I knew that there are solutions, but all those solutions seemed difficult for me to apply. I couldn't exercise 4 hours per day. I couldn't go through these difficult diets, and I was discouraged because I knew there was a solution, but for me it was too complicated for me to apply it until the day I discovered this simple solution, this simple framework. And it took me 20 minutes every day, 20 minutes every day to apply this solution. And today my life is completely transformed because I have applied this solution I'm about to share with you. It will demand from you to invest only 20 minutes every day, and you will see your life transform. Who in this audience can invest 20 minutes every day to lose weight and to become the person he always wanted to become? And people will raise their hand and you will have their attention. Why? Because you help them understand that the solution you are about to give to them, the framework you are about to share with them, is something they can also apply. You were in their situation. The solutions that were available were too complicated for you, but you found a simple one that everyone can apply. This is the second pillar. The third pillar is the power. There are people who are problem conscious, there are people who are problem and provision conscious, and there are people who are problem, provision, and power conscious. So they are aware of their problem, they are aware of the fact that there is a solution, and they are aware of the fact that they can apply the solution, they can do whatever it takes to get the results. This kind of audience, you just want to share with them a transformation that happened in the lives of people who applied your framework, because now it's no more about the solution. It's no more about the fact that they can apply the solution. It's about helping them understand that you are the best solution for their situation. And for that, at the beginning, start by sharing a transformation that took place in the life of one of your clients. I had this client of mine who used to have this. He was struggling with this. When I encountered him, we went through the framework I'm about to share with you today, and here is the transformation that happened in his life. Now he's able to have this. He's able to do this. Now his life is like this. In this video, in this session, I will share with you the exact framework I use to change his life, to transform his life, so that you can apply in your life today and you will see the same results. When you talk like that, you will have their attention. Because what they are looking for, it is the best solution for them. They know that there is a solution, there is a provision, and they have the power to apply the solution. Whatever the solution, they are looking for now the best solution for them. And for you to be able to grab their attention, you have to let them know what happened, the transformation your clients observed or benefited, or you have to let them know. How you say it in English? You have to let them know through the testimonials that here are the people who applied the framework I'm about to share with you, and here is the transformation that took place. They want to know the before and the after. And the gap is, you will share with them what happened in the middle, between the before and the after. So at the outset of your presentation, you presented the before, you present the before, you present the after, and you say to them, in this presentation, I will share with you what happened between that before and that after. You will have their attention. You will grab their attention. Because it depends on the kind of people you have in front of you. That is why you have to become a student of your audience. Yes, that is the right word. You have to become a student of your audience. Who are you talking to? Are they problem conscious? Are they problem and provision conscious? Are they problem, provision, and power conscious? And because depending on the kind of audience you have in front of you, you will know what to use to be able to create that gap, that will create that tension, that will you will be solving through your presentation. And that is how you have their attention. I hope you've got a lot of value from this. That is what I wanted to share with you. Like our YouTube channel, share this video with people you know may need this kind of content. It was a real pleasure for me to be with you. It was Zoe from Cameroon. If you want me to help you with your presentation as a sell from stage speaker, just reach out to me by clicking on the link in the description section, and I will work with you with my team, and your presentation will be distinctive, attractive, and persuasive, and it will impact your income and your capacity to make a difference. I hope you've got a lot of value from this. It was Zoe from Cameroon, and I wish you success.